All right, we are now live on Facebook. I want to welcome our Facebook audience. Let me go back over here and you're a little blurry, Pastor Mel, just so you know that.
Just fixed it.
And we're going to make Coach D the host. All right. Coach D, you're the host. Kendra, Pastor Mel, you look fantastic. You even got the Paris shirt on. With the hat and the bling bling, you guys look fantastic.
Barry, thank you, my friend. Happy birthday to you once again.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. Have
Absolutely.
a great fireside.
Thank you so much. Hello, hello, hello from around the world, wherever you may be, land and country, sea, all that good stuff. We're grateful to be right here in San Antonio. My wife, Lady K, and I, we're going to co-host with our number one person, and that's Coach D. But before we bring her in, we want to ask you, our friends, to do something special. Tonight is couples night, and we're going to bless a lot of people with the information that we're going to share. So please don't go ghost on us. We don't want to hear crickets tonight. Go ahead and get those hearts ready. Let us know that they work. And then also share. Mama said a long time ago, sharing is caring, my friend. And you want to go ahead and reach out to somebody, especially if you know a special couple that you know they love to spend quality time together. They just, what to say, woo about each other and all that good stuff. If they still got the woo effect, come on, girl, they need to hear this presentation tonight. They need to see what we're working with, and I promise you it's going to be well worth their time. Let us know what city, what state, what nation you're representing tonight. We need to see somebody in the comments with where their hometown is. We want to hear from you. Where you at? I'm trying to find the Facebook feed myself. Let me know if you can find it, because I'm going to share it on my page as well. I'm not seeing it yet, but I'm sure that it'll be popping up soon. Go ahead and share that. And let us see in the comments where you are from. I got Zoom happening quickly. I can barely keep up with it. But in the chats on Zoom, I'm seeing that we got Colorado is in the house. The Trey Foot family is here. We got Atlanta, Georgia is in the house. Those Thomases, y'all. Good God Almighty. You got to meet them. We got Chi-Town is in the house with Miss Angela Walker. And we have so many more coming in. Of course, we got H-Town is in the house. And Mr. McGee, my main man and his beautiful queen, they are here. And I'm excited about that. We got Sasha Roberts is in the house all the way up in Minneapolis. And we're grateful for all of those who are coming in on the Zoom. I don't know why I can't find it on Facebook. Usually the notification comes out and lets me know, but we'll catch up with that. Without our hostess with the mostest, and I'm talking about she is the bomb.com. She's the beast at this thing. I'm telling you, she's not new to it. She's true to it. She's making it happen. And she's made some major things happen with all kind of opposition, with all kind of things that were not necessarily in her favor. However, God is. And let me tell you something. I don't care what's against you. When God is for you, he's more than the world against you. And I wouldn't want to be on the other side of that. So Coach D, she's special in this neck of the woods, but this neck of the woods extends all the way across the water and back. There are people all over this globe that knows the type of woman she is, the integrity, the authenticity. She's just a real type of person.
Very special.
And we love her. And she's the captain of this team, and we're grateful and thankful for her. So we want to bring her on. She wanted to do something special tonight. She made me go tag this one here and rope her in, get her in front of the camera. It's not her favorite thing to do. Want to sing, baby?
No, that's okay.
You all right?
Oh.
Okay. She don't want to sing tonight, so it's going to be that kind of night. But Coach D, are you there, darling? We need to see your beautiful face. There she is.
Hey. Awesome. I am so glad to see the two of you. It is always amazing. I'm actually going to record this as well, because I think it needs to be recorded. So hold on. All right. So I am glad to have Pastor Mel Keys and First Lady Keys with us. I know he had to pull her leg, and I know
leg, hip, arm, everything.
And so, cause she my sister, And I am excited to have y'all here. We're going to interview you guys along with the other couples tonight. I am going to interview you. I wanted to do this special presentation tonight, one, in honor of you two, as well as the couples that are on here and couples as a whole. This week was would have been my 48th anniversary of being with my husband. I was with him from the age of 19 until his passing. And I wanted to celebrate couples. I wanted to celebrate couples. So we have young couples. We have couples that are seniors who got married recently and are in love. And then we have couples that I really don't know that well, but I know them well enough to know that they need to be on this presentation. I know that you and Kendra are celebrating longevity. Now, this is not just for couples, but this is going to help a whole lot of people, especially some of y'all single folks out there who need to understand the importance of coming together, traveling together, ministering together, loving together, the importance of that. And so in celebration of my husband's 71st birthday, and Travorium loved Guy, and Guy loved Travorium. And it's in honor of our 48th anniversary, I wanted to make this an anniversary night. I'm going to do a short presentation. We're going to bring our guest on. I'm going to ask you guys some questions about couples travel, the importance of couples. So I kind of think about that, and we may do some truth or dare or something.
Kendra's in trouble because I don't mind.
So you may want to do that. So we have we are definitely excited. I want to thank every last one of you for joining us tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and do this short presentation because I'm going to do it short. I promise you I'm going to do it short. To all of those in Facebook land, you want to share this with somebody. You want to share. We have a lot of people on here that maybe getting married, maybe dating, maybe whatever, and you've been wanting to go somewhere, do something. I've met so many people who have not even been able to have a honeymoon. You've never had a honeymoon, and Travorium can give you the opportunity to do that. Now, I know this is not Valentine's Day, and I know that, but I know there's this is the season where a lot of people are getting engaged. It's Thanksgiving, it's Christmas, it's new company, and we require a better way. We definitely want to do that. Again, my name is Ambassador Deborah Taylor, and I'm one of the newest six-figure earners in the U.S. I have all of these different accolades, but the most important thing that I would say is that, again, I was married to two-star director Guy Taylor, who passed away. His birthday was the 5th, which Ty Strand, our top money earner's birthday, is that day as well. And he also was our wedding anniversary, and I had the opportunity to go to Mexico to celebrate that along with the Travorium family. Pastor Mel Keys and his beautiful wife, Kendra, you just saw them. They're 3-star directors, really 4-star directors, soon to be 5-star directors. He's a ring earner. He has a leadership award. He has one of the fastest growing churches in San Antonio, Texas, and they are going to be the host to a conference that we do as a team in March and this year in San Antonio, Texas, and I'm very excited about that. He's a husband, a father, a pastor, and a grandfather. This is David and Adela Hart. They are world-class entrepreneurs. Not only they are the CEOs of this company, they are amazing people. They will actually be at that conference in March, but this business was established in 2013. They have had a 400% annual growth. We've had global opportunities in over 62 countries, but we just added about 5 or 6 more countries. So it's well over 67 countries. The corporate offices are in Temecula, California. He was the entrepreneur finalist of the year at age 24 in Inc. magazine. He's a very passionate, they're very caring and committed people, and I call them my friends. So if you had all the time and the money in the world, what would you do? We asked a number of people, and when you ask people, they always say they want to travel. And the only thing that keeps people from traveling is they don't have the money. So if you could save money on every time you travel, would you travel more? Or would you travel? Would you want to save money? Most people dream of vacations, time with loved ones, and seeing the world and living life on their own terms. We are part of what we call the social sharing economy. These are different streams. You got the NFL, you got the music industry, you got the video game industry, you got the natural food industry, and you got social sharing. But travel is an $8.2 trillion industry and the largest industry in the world. Travel, Travorium participates in three. One, travel, we save money on vacations and getaways, and we also have a direct service arm of making residual income. And I really didn't understand the power of residual income to the passing of my husband, who continues to make a residual income, although he has went on to be in heaven. And so we are also a part of the network marketing, where we teach people how to connect with people and places and connecting people with people. I would say that collaboration and partnership are the new currency, and we definitely have to do that. Travorium will save you up to 70% on your travel. You would earn travel points for free. You get paid to travel. This is part of our team. My team is called Team Legacy, and we were actually in one of what we call the World Tours in Montego Bay. It's over 62 of us, and we were celebrating my birthday along with two-star director Thomas Flowers' birthday and one-star director Adrian's birthday. It's in June, and we had an absolute ball. And one of the things that we want to do is teach you how to save money, make money, and grow money. And we can show you how to master all three of those. Travel is the #1 industry. And again, we are part of the largest industry of the world. Priceline and Expedia are the two top online travel companies, but they are actually owned by Booking Holdings or Expedia Group. So Booking.com, Priceline, Agora, Kayak, Expedia, hotels, even Expedia owns the Airbnb. So they have created kind of a monopoly in the travel industry. We are redefining the way the travel industry does business. And so we want to lock arms with people who want to do that. The membership savings is up to 70% with no markups and net rates. We have activities, cruises, dining, entertainment, rent-a-cars, resort shows, and hotels. We have 3 platforms. We really have about 5, but we're going to talk about 3 really quick. Getaways, World Tours, and the TravelNet booking site. So once you join this business, you actually get points. And I call them travel dollars. People call them travel points. With these travel points, you can book over 2,000 locations all over the world, 8 days, 7 nights for $0. Or you can do world tours with like-minded people within the company, with up to 70% off of retail rates and curated experiences that include fun, special perks. A lot of times dinner, lunch, breakfast are included. Some of them are all inclusive. It's a lot of perks that go with it. Once you join, if you become a platinum member, which I am, you're going to earn 250 points immediately the day you join. Then you're going to earn another 250 points every month. It's going to give you over 500 points of $500 in travel in your first 30 days. And if you share this with 3 people, most people don't travel by themselves. They travel with their friends, their family, their loved one, somebody. So you're going to refer 3 people. Once you do that, you're actually going to be traveling pretty much for free or just for a very, very low discount. You want to enjoy beautiful resorts for less than $100 a week and create memories that will last a lifetime. We also have world tours. And so with the world tours and getaways, you decide on them. You don't have to go through anybody to book them. You don't have to do anything. All you do is go to your back office, book it, apply your points, enjoy your trip, and have fun. Get you a plane ticket, a train ticket, a bus ticket, a car, however you want to go. These are some of the different savings. I'm just going to go through them. This is Cancun. This is an Expedia and Travorium example, San Diego, Orlando. This is actually a trip in Orlando. A 1-bedroom suite was 8 days, 7 nights. So this is in our getaway platform. And this is actually one of our families on our team, Regina Johnson and her sisters and brothers. They all have sites, but you could get an 8-day, 7-night vacation for $0. Now, if you can't do a honeymoon for $0, then something is a problem, right? A titanium for $18.43. My husband used to say, you can't stay in a bum jump hotel. You can't stay in a color or a number for $18.14. The Canary Islands, I actually want to do the Canary Islands now, even because of these pictures. I want to do them. And so the platinum is $0 for 8 days and 7 nights. Of titanium, that would make a beautiful honeymoon. Look at how pretty that is. Ooh-wee. Tanzania. These are some of the world tours that we have. The new world tours came out, have just recently started to come out. But these are some from last year. So this was Tanzania, which is actually in Africa, 5 days, 4 nights, $499. I'm just going to go through, highlight a few of those. These is Phuket, Thailand, was $1. $1. Did I say $1? $1. New Orleans, we actually did New Orleans. It was a 5-star hotel. We got breakfast every day. The breakfast was $32. That's 2 people. That's $64 a day. We only paid $3.99. So you take 64 times 5 days. What did we pay? Over 100 world tours and many, many, many destinations. New York, Spain, Austria, Colombia, $1. $1. Thomas on our team actually took about 13 people on this trip for his birthday. $1. Jamaica is the resort that you saw all of the whole team members. This is a beautiful resort. Me and Pastor Mel and Kendra used to meet up here to eat breakfast and to look over the ocean and the pool. Italy, Miami, Florida, $3.99, 5 days, 4 nights. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? That's just beautiful. Breathtaking. Budapest, Hungary, San Francisco, and the resort fees are waived. Spain, $99. $99 once you join the club and join this membership. And you get breakfast and dinner. That's Thailand. That's Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Las Vegas. I stayed in this suite. This suite will cost you that over the weekend, $3.99 or more. Italy. We have a group that's going to Malaga, Spain. They get breakfast and dinner, and it costs them $1. And some of them it costs them $39 or $49 for 5 days and 4 nights. It's actually a family going from our team. About out there, it's about 7 to 8 of them. Monaco, $329. Cozumel, Dubai. We just had a group came back from Dubai. We had one that went for $1 in April. We just had a group came back a couple of weeks ago. They paid $49. And then we has a few people that was going for $129. So different prices, different things. Spain, $349. Paris, France. I actually did Paris, France. It was absolutely amazing. We had a ball in Paris, France, and I left Paris, France, and actually we went on another world tour to Venice, Italy. I think it was a couple of $100. Athens, Greece, and they actually reduced the price of Athens, Greece to $199. So these are additional world tours. This is Venice. I did not know Venice was actually on the water like that. And so I had to catch a boat to everything. If you're not walking between the buildings and the ruins, you have to catch a boat. And I learned that since I've been there. But we have additional world tours coming up for next year in 2023. So that's why I say if you're getting married, you're engaged, or you just want to go on a couples retreat, you want to go somewhere, take your boo, your vacation, your bae thing, whatever you want to do, you want to join this club. These are some of my friends. We actually went on vacation together. And so you ask, how much does it cost to join? We have a silver membership at $49.95 and $49.95 a month, but you only get the retail site. With that, you could actually start a business if you pay the partnership fee with this silver membership, but you don't get any points for trips. Then we have the titanium. You get the wholesale site. You actually get points. You get access to the getaways that I was just talking about. And then with the platinum, you get tier 1 pricing. You get even more discounts, deeper discounts, Most people are platinums. With the platinum, it's $249.95, $125 a month. And we could tell you how to get rid of that monthly subscription. And then $129.95 or $69.95 a month. But you want to add the partnership. So do I have to keep paying my monthly subscription? No. You join the partnership. If you join the partnership, your startup cost is $179.90 and your platinum is $299.90. And for that, not only do you get the being able to get your 3 and free, but you're also able to build a book of business if you choose to. And a lot of people are choosing to do that because there's, what better way to travel than to have an extra income? This is part of our 10X compensation plan. This information is for illustration purposes and has no guarantee of income. So hello, I'm launching a business. If you choose to, you can launch a business, or you can just choose to get your 3 and free. So if you share this with 3 people, you open up your comp plan, you start earning free travel points if you refer those 3 people and as long as they're active and at the same level you are. This is an example. So once you get a minimum of 3 people, you start getting what we call daily pay. And as you get daily pay, if you take these amounts and time them times 30 days or 31 days, it's going to equal or exceed the amount of your monthly subscription of the $125 or the $69.95. And so the company is actually paying you, turning around and doubling that money and giving that money back to you in travel points. Then you become a 1-star director. If you want to become a 1-star director, you're going to make between $400 to $700 a month or $4,800 to $8,400 a year. 2-star director, you get a ring. I have mine on. That David Hart actually designed this ring. $1,500 to $2,500 a month, $18,000 to $30,000 annually. Then you can go to 3-star director. 3-star director, you also, not only do you get $70 a day, but you also begin to qualify for a lifestyle bonus. Your lifestyle bonus starts at $300 and up. It used to be a car bonus. And so many of us have cars. This is Gina Strand, myself, some of the other ambassadors in the other country. This is Danny Saginaw. He's a 1-star ambassador. We all have cars that that the company actually afforded us to get. I'm going to skip that. And then we go to 4-star and 4-star director. 4-star directors making $100 a day, between $50,000 to $60,000 annual. And I know I'm going fast, so if you are a guest, you want to make sure you get back with the person that invited you to get your questions answered. They will connect you with an ambassador or an upline partner to be able to help you to get the additional information that you need or any questions that you have. Once you become an ambassador, you're making $140 a day, $75,000 to $9,100 a month, or $90,000 to $110,000 annually with all your bonuses. And you're still gonna get the lifestyle bonus, which used to be the car bonus. We are looking for leaders, not only in the United States, but all over the world. As I said, we just opened up several different countries, several additional countries, and we're in multiple countries. And we would love for you to join us. These are some of our new 6-figure earners. We're going to actually hear from our newest ambassador, U.S. ambassador, tonight, Ryan Vanderpool, and I'm very proud to call him an ambassador. So then you get ambassador perks. Once you become an ambassador, you're going to make every single month between $1,800 to $2,400. Every year you get a trip. We're actually going to Dubai this month. You also get the Louis Vuitton experience, which I actually had, and it is an amazing experience. You get a private salon, personal shopper, and an unforgettable experience. This was August, and this is where we actually got our Louis Vuitton experience in August. And then you have a yearly annual trip. This is some of the examples. Again, you can override the company. These are some of our ambassadors. And Travorium is a better life company, which requires a better way. We travel different, and we definitely want you to come and travel alongside of us. I know I went through the presentation extremely fast, but I wanted to make sure that we get to our guests. There's no better testimony than people who are actually using this product. And we've had a lot of couples that are using this product in one way or another. And so we want them to share tonight, because I definitely want a lot of people to hear their experiences and why they joined Travorium. So Pastor Mel, y'all can come on the screen. Everybody can open up their cameras. I don't have to open them up. So everybody should be able to open up their cameras now.
Perfect. Coach, you got a lot of people in the comments. They said we all going together next year.
We all going together. Huh?
Louis Vuitton, they said we're going together.
Oh, they say they're going together. So I'm not good at monitoring the chat and everything, but yes, sir. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Well, hello, Jeff. Can you come on? I think he got his camera. Yeah. There we go. Hi. So hi, everyone. How are you tonight?
Wonderful. How are you?
I am amazing. I'm amazing. Daryl and Maria, are you there? I think they're there. I don't have to unmute them. Hi, Maria. I know you don't feel well. I'm so happy to see you. We got the same situation. So, hi, everybody. I am so glad to be able to do this tonight. So I have a couple of questions. Pastor Mel, I don't know if you have a couple of questions, but I have a couple of questions to anybody. I heard the Mr. and Mrs. Trayfoot's testimony, and it was so powerful. So I'm going to start with them, but then I'm going to ask the questions, and then it's going to kind of be a round robin. But I want to start with your testimony, Jeff, you and Heather's testimony from the other night, because I just thought that it was a great example of how this business operates and how this business works. And so one of y'all could go ahead and start sharing with us.
You want to go, babe? You want me to go?
So she wants you to go, I look like.
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to say thanks for the invite. Normally Sunday is normally our R&R day, either getting ready to head back on the road or whatever. But when you message me, when you get a message from Coach D asking if you can come on board, we drop everything for this call. So I want to thank you for having us first. But
Thank you.
we got involved. I mean, a lot of people don't know. I mean, Ryan, I've known Ryan personally since I was about 17. He's basically like another brother to me. So Heather and I, as a lot of people know, we've got our own trucking company. So we're on the road for weeks at a time, apart from each other. And we only see each other usually a few days a month max. And I trust Ryan and Todd with my life. Heather was kind of more skeptical. She's like, well, you keep talking to him. I'm going to do my research. So I'm on Zoom call with Ryan and Todd, just catching up. And she's over on her laptop punching away. And she looks over at me about 20, 30 minutes in, kind of shook her head like, yeah, she was sold on the travel. We didn't start the business side of it until probably about four or 5 months ago. The business keeps us busy and crazy. And we got a phone call one day and they were like, hey, have you checked your downline lately? Well, Ryan, going ambassador crazy like he is, building one leg. And we didn't do anything for like 3 or 4 months and our one leg just exploded. We looked at each other. We're like, all right, we need to do something because we've been looking to get off the truck. I've been in this industry for 24 years and I'm ready for a change. And we were looking for the aha moment. And it kind of happened last week when we went to San Diego. You know, it wasn't our first plan to go there, but we did. And we just went out there just to have fun. And one of our other friends that we happen to know really good, him and his family were supposed to go to Florida to go to Disney World, but Mother Nature and the hurricanes had other ideas. So lo and behold, unbeknownst to us, last minute they changed everything, and they came out to San Diego. So we were keeping in touch, and he was seeing all the stuff I was posting and sending videos, and usually a lot of them involve one of us holding a glass of whiskey or whatever, and he's like, "This looks amazing." So I asked him because Heather and I, we swapped hotels. We stayed 2 nights at one amazing beach oceanfront, the ocean literally right outside our balcony. And then she's like, all right, well, you make the choice for the next one. So I picked the Hilton over on the harbor. And again, it was unbelievable, the views we had. And our friend was literally staying at the Hyatt Regency a couple miles away from us, 4-star, amazing hotel. And I'm like, I'm doing homework in the back office. I pulled it up. I saw what we had it for. And after we got home, I was telling Heather, I'm like, I'm going to ask him. I'm just kind of curious on what, as a family, him and his wife, his mom, and 3 kids, what they spent on that trip. I didn't even get a chance to because we were talking our truck business with him. And he said, hey, I got to stop you right there. My wife and I are going to be planning some more trips in the future. We want to see what you've got. And I said, okay, well, there's my invitation. So I said, hey, Chris, I'm curious, just shoot me straight. You don't have to give me the exact number, but what did that trip cost you? He said, well, the hotel room was $450 a night. Our back office, I'd already done the research. We had it for $230. $220 a night savings for a week. I'm no math major, but that's a lot. And then he asked what we paid for our rental car. We had a rental car for 6 days with insurance and everything, $30 a day. It's about $180 that I booked through our back office. He said, $180? Are you kidding me? I said, what did it cost you? $1,100 for the week. So between the hotel and the rental car, we saw how much he spent, and we were out there for pennies on the dollar trading in our points. There's no other avenue or product out there like what we have.
We wouldn't, and I'm just going to cut in here. As truck drivers, we make a living just like everybody else. We've not ever been able to save for travel just because, you live paycheck to paycheck. If it weren't for Travorium, we wouldn't be able to plan these trips that we have. ahead of us. Like we're going to Daytona in February for his birthday for the Daytona 500 because our daughter got him tickets. We're going to Cape Cod. We're taking a ferry to Martha's Vineyard in April. We're going to see a Red Sox game. We're going to do so many things that we never, and I'm not even going to lie, I don't think we ever thought we were going to travel. We dreamed about it, but until Travorium came along, it didn't allow us to do that. So I just wanted to say that.
And that's good. That's good for people to know, Heather, because one of the reasons that we wanted to do this and that me and my husband were so adamant in really sharing this with couples is just for that reason. We met so many couples and married couples that got married young. Me and my husband got married young. He was older than me, but we're young. And so we were raising a family. We were trying to make money. We, trying to live for paycheck to paycheck, and really didn't have the opportunity or time to really take our children places and do things that we wanted to do for ourselves. But to be able to do, Jennifer said Cape Cod is $133 incentive trip because she just went. So, I mean, to be able to do that. And so that was just an amazing story. And so just stay right there and don't move. Don't y'all move now. Don't y'all move. Don't y'all go driving them trucks. I know that your business sponsor is on here, but I'm gonna let him sit for a minute. And I'm gonna
Heather, you gotta press the horn.
I'm gonna go to the.
Do you want me to die? All that they will kill me.
Oh my God.
Wait. From what I've been told, though, I inherit your points, though. Is what I was told. So about honking that horn, baby.
I'm gonna go to the newlyweds. We got two newlywed couples on here. We have a newlywed couple, and I always mess up their names, so I'm not even gonna try to pronounce their last name. I know it's Wally and Lynn. And so and they're gonna pronounce their last name. Now they newlywed. And they make me smile. They make me happy because they, when you get to a certain age and you still find love again. Mm-hmm. And so they found love again. And then we have Tyrone and Kathy, who also just recently got married. Now think both of them are going on 2 years or just hit 2 years. So I wanted them to just share really, really quick.
Coach, while you're getting them to share, just keep in mind that Tyrone and Kathy, they still don't have the cameras on. If you can work that out while they're sharing. I
don't know why, but okay. There you go. All right, Linda.
Well, good evening. Linda and Wally Furkan are here. And we are, well, you say we're newlyweds. It's been a whole 3 years. But we're enjoying this business as a couple. It's just really great for us to be able to travel together, travel better to great places that don't cost a fortune. And what makes it really great about this business as a couple is that we both can have a membership, which allows us to be able to do double on everything. So it's really great.
Okay. And Mr. Wally, would you like to say something?
Yes, I'm enjoying it. I've hadn't traveled that much. I was working and raising a family. And the biggest trip I have been on, and did it when I was 62, I did the cruise. And up until then, that was the biggest excitement I had as far as traveling. And I didn't think I would be traveling anymore to that extent. But in the last 2 years, the last 2 years, we've been to some places that was very exciting, not outside of the United States, but within the United States. And we live in Missouri, and I had never been up to Branson. And we had the opportunity to go to Branson. Tremendous place to visit. The Ozarks, yeah, Branson, Missouri, the Ozarks. And also we had an opportunity to go to North Carolina. We stayed up there for a week in the mountains of North Carolina. tremendous lodging. Everything was beautiful. It was in the fall of the year, and we enjoyed ourselves tremendously. So my wife and I, we really enjoying it, having a good time, and hopefully we can build this business up.
All right. All right. And so I'm gonna ask Tyrone and Kathy to open their mic and just share a little bit real quick about their experience as a couple in the business.
Hello, hello. How y'all doing?
We're doing amazing.
Great. Thank you for having us. Excited about the opportunity we have available to travel as a couple. Is awesome. We got married in 2020 during the pandemic, and I lost all my vacation time because my job ended. When it came back, all my vacation time was gone. So when we got married, we couldn't take a honeymoon at the time. So our first world tour was Jamaica with 60 plus folks with Coach Deborah and TJ, the boss. And we had an incredible time. And thanks to Travorium, has afforded us to take 3 trips out of the country within the past 2 years. We went to Jamaica, went to Paris for our anniversary in August, and we just came back from Cancun to celebrate Miss Kathy's birthday.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And so but how long have all of you been in this business?
I started in December 28th.
2017.
I apped up 2018. Yeah, 2018.
Okay, 2018.
Yeah.
And Linda and Wally?
So I've been in for about 2.5 years, and Wally has been in now for about a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Trayfoot, how long have you been in?
I'm not sure if he's talking, but yeah, Thanksgiving last year. This will be a year in this Thanksgiving.
Okay, awesome, awesome. So now I'm gonna go to some senior members. I call Mel a senior member, him and Kendra, because they've been in as long as me. And I call Daryl and Maria, they the senior members because they actually are 1-star ambassadors. But I think I may be pushing to be the oldest on the screen. But as far as the company, we've been around. The 3 of us have been around a while, and Ryan has been around a while. His wife is not with him tonight. But I would love for the 3 of you to share your perspective on couples in this business. And I know, so Daryl and Maria or Kendra and Mel, y'all want to go, but just the overall advice that you would give anybody that's as a couple coming into this business.
Well, it's tough, getting on these calls, especially going last, because everybody says all the good stuff already. So I definitely want to go let Pastor Mel and Kendra get ahead of me. But hey, Tyrone, I just got to say, boy, you and Kathy, awesome. You definitely made up for not being able to take your honeymoon in 2020. Boy, just this year you made up for that. Am I right, Kathy? Well, unbelievable. We're Daryl and Maria Roberts from Las Vegas, Nevada. And guys, we're just excited about it. We love hearing these amazing stories from individuals and couples, et cetera. It's changing people's lives, and that's what it's all about. A lot of people, like Linda, you were talking about earlier, a lot of people don't travel as much. And sometimes it's because of this, sometimes it's because of that. But when you get involved with our amazing company, you're going to travel more, you're going to travel better, and you're going to travel for less. There's no question about it. That's the worst case scenario for our company. And that's what makes this so special.
Yeah, and I just want to tack on to that. Hello, everyone. Maria Roberts, mom of 7 kids, and it's just a wonder. Now they're all adult children. But I love the fact that they all have their own memberships too, so that they can go out and explore the world. I mean, there's just so much to see out there, right? I mean, culture, experiencing culture, de-stressing of the body, mind, and soul. It's absolutely wonderful, the ability that travel and what it brings to our lives. But, my background is being a travel agent, and there's no way that I can have these rates that I get privy to and try to compare them to other rates that people are finding online. There's no comparison. So that's a plus. And the travel membership is just so wonderful. Everything from the getaways to the travel site to the world tours are all wonderful. We absolutely love it. But then when you get the fact that you can share it with others and the company pays you for doing that, rewards you handsomely, you can do what you want, when you want, where you want, whatever, wherever in the world that you want. So it's so wonderful that the time freedom and money freedom that this business can bring you is just the absolute icing on the cake for what you really want to strive for. Because I tell you what, that's absolutely wonderful. Right now I have a ear infection, and so my ear is kind of just like a little throbbing and stuff, and I can't fly, which that makes me so mad.
Yeah, we wouldn't be home right now.
Yeah, we wouldn't be home right now.
Well, here's what happened. We were in San Diego and it started. And so we were expected to fly back home, right? But we couldn't fly. So we were going to stay another 3 or 4 or 5 days just to stay because of that. But we had friends in town, Dean and Misa Harvey. And the last 4 times they've been in town, we've been out of town. And I promised him we were going to be home. So we ended up renting a car and drove home. And I'm never going to do that again. Being in traffic and doing that, it is not good. But the advice I'd give everybody is that if those of you that are brand new that are looking, get a membership. Worst case scenario, get a membership. You're going to save a ton of money. You're going to be able to travel a lot more, obviously better and for less as well. And then for those of you that are looking for a financial blessing, you're looking for an additional profit center, and you're serious about success, you really want to close this year out correctly. You really want to go into 2023 with some momentum. Take a look at the business side. All you got to do is get them on one of Deborah Taylor's live webinars, or give them one of the videos, and you can grow an extra income that literally could be a 401k in the next 2 to 5 years, much better than a 401k. Yeah. But that would be my advice for you. Take this serious while you're learning how to develop the business, while you're going through the ups and downs, which we all go through. The worst thing that's going to happen to you, you're going to be able to travel and stay at some amazing places locally, nationally, and internationally.
And we've been doing this for 6 years.
Yeah.
6 years. Yes. Woo! Thank you so much for sharing. Pastor Mel, you want to share? Or you want Ryan to go ahead and share first?
Ambassador, you want to? You choose.
I'll let you guys go first. I'll just trail everybody tonight. How's that?
Perfect. Well, since my other rock star mentors already went, and we're grateful just to be on this illustrious panel, Kendra and I started in November, but Kendra started about 6 months after I did. She didn't follow my lead at the time because we were travel agents, and she wasn't fully convinced that this wasn't the best deal yet. So there was a slight delay. But actually, before being travel agents, we did this thing called timeshares. Somebody say, don't do it. And we thought we had the best thing in the world, and we just didn't know what we didn't know. We invested in 3 of them, hundreds of thousands of dollars later, guys. I'm telling you, if you can save anybody from that thing, I'm telling you, you've done yourself and them a great service. In fact, we were able to stay in this program, Travorium, same place we were buying as a timeshare, paying $379 a month, whether we use it or not. Once a year was our claim to fame. We paid $59 for the whole week. We did that without any extra maintenance fees. We did that without any monthly mortgage or obligation of any sort and kind. So you do the math, $379 a month every month, whether you use it or not, or use it when you want to use it for $59 for the whole week. And we did that twice. We didn't want to do it again because we've been so many places in this program that has allowed us to enjoy what we were always looking for. When we were travel agents, and we still are, we thought, again, we had the best thing. We have aunts too, in fact, that are in the travel agents business. We've been about 9 years in, but we have one aunt that's been in a travel agent for over 30 plus years, another one of almost 15 years. So we thought that was the best. And we were actually in 2 companies. True story. We just didn't know what we didn't know. And when we got in this travel club, we found out this is where I have one regret, that we didn't get started sooner. Because if we would got started sooner, we'll be like Coach D going to Louis Vuitton and all that, and we'll be like our mentors, amen, the Roberts. So we're grateful that we just got started, and I believe that by my babe's next birthday, we're ambassador bound by that time. So we're grateful and we're thankful.
Some advice that I would have is to enjoy the choices that we have. You can have a choice that we can do a staycation and really enjoy San Antonio here. We can go up the road to Corpus, Galveston. But if we want to go international, we can too, because we can afford to do all of it through Travorium. So enjoy your choices.
Yep, that's it.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I am gonna go to Ryan and then we're gonna close, but I thank all of you, because that was just it's really, for me, it has been very, very important that families, couples enjoy, and I love to see when Tyrone got married, I think I was just as excited as he was. I like his big sister. I was just happy he got him a bride, but then he couldn't go on the honeymoon, So when he got his first trip and it was with me, I was happy to meet that girl. Yes, I was. Yes, I was, like a mama. And like I said, I love to see couples. And the reason Travorium gives a couple an opportunity to really expand their income and to understand not only the value of a vacation, but the value of the income. And for me, I would say that what I have learned since I've lost my spouse, that value of residual income, the fact that I get to travel, still get all of his travel benefits as well. So I get double travel benefits as well as I get his residual income. And I was able to actually make that an income that my family, my grandchildren will enjoy for a lifetime. And I call them the heiress to Travorium's empire. And so by the time they turn 18 and Travorium is still around 14 years from now, they're going to be multimillionaires, and they're going to be happy that Paul decided to join grandma, because at first he thought the same thing. He was very skeptical, Heather. And but then he listened to David Hart. And when he listened to David Hart, he had a mind change. And he just began to build this business, and he was determined, even in his sickness, that he was going to build this book of business. And that's what I love about couples being together, because when one is kind of on the low, the other one is kind of on the high, and you can take each other's gifts and use them. There's always a face, and there's always a person that wants to stay in the background. There's always that person. We call Daryl and Maria is a very good example of the producer and the face. So Ryan, you have you and your wife have impressed me so much. When I met you a year ago almost, to date, you told me I'm gonna catch you. You told me I'm gonna catch you, and you did. And so you and Tammy was in the business, but the business wasn't in you. And even though these were your friends, you've been knowing them for years as a couples. Todd introduced you to your wife, or vice versa. But what would you say to couples who want to come into this business?
Well, I could tell you this, that not only the couples that want to come into this business, but couples around the world. I'm going to give you an example that I've never really told this story. My beautiful wife is not with me today. My partner for life, my best friend, our daughter's in town. She's a teacher and she's got a week off. So they're down in San Diego. But when we talk about my wife, Tammy, and myself, a little story that nobody knows is we got married on a Saturday. Tammy was still in nursing school, and she ended up having to go be back in school on Monday because she had some finals. So we never got to go on a honeymoon. 10 years before we got to go on a honeymoon, because life just happened. We ended up in Jamaica. It was beautiful. It was as good as a honeymoon. I mean, our love for each other has been way before we ever got married. And to get to celebrate that moment was incredible. But that's a lot of people's lives. I mean, you hear about people all the time that talk about, we just wish we could go on a vacation. Number one, that's what Travorium brings for each and every one. Ambassador Taylor is exactly right. 1 year ago, within the next week or two, we met. Now, we'd kind of been on some phone calls together, maybe a couple of Zoom calls, but it was a life-changing moment. I call it an aha moment for me. Been friends with David Hart for over 30 years. Todd Strand's been my best friend for over 22 years. These guys were doing great things in the company, but I was a corporate guy. I worked 60, 78 hours a week. I didn't have time. I had time. I just didn't realize I had time. And then we went to Cancun. It was our first out of the country trip, and it absolutely changed our lives. What I realized was people, like all these great leaders on the line, they own their own time. I didn't own my own time. You know, we made great money. Tammy, as I said, is a nurse. I'm a corporate executive in the car industry, but you know, it didn't matter how much money you made if you didn't get to enjoy it. We always make a joke. I'd call Tammy. I'd say, "Hey, how you doing, honey?" She'd say, "I'm great. How about you?" I'm like, "How's our lifestyle?" "It's great, Ryan. When are you going to come enjoy some of it with me?" Right? Well, we made some big changes this week as well. But a year ago, we as a couple made a decision based off of that trip. Since that trip, we were all in New Orleans, right? And it's amazing because on that trip, I met friends for life. I had no idea. If you're brand new on this call tonight, or you're looking at the company for the first time, trips in our company are phenomenal. But what's even more phenomenal is a great relationship you're going to meet. I went to this event. I was there, Todd, Gina, my wife, Tammy, myself, David, Adela, and then a bunch of other people. I had no really idea who they were. Today, I can tell you this. Pastor Mel, I consider you one of my great friends. Kendra, I mean, just the trips we've all been on. You know, when we talk about Tyrone and Kathy, 2 trips now we've been on together. And our friendship and our bonding is just amazing. And that's what this is all about. If you're a couple on the line, the first thing I can suggest is go on another honeymoon. Go on another honeymoon with one of our trips. Make sure you can get on. And it doesn't have to be a world tour. I'd love it to be, because if it is considered your second honeymoon, there's going to be 50, 80, 100, 150 people usually at events like this that are going to celebrate your second honeymoon. Number one, here come the hearts. I love it. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say this. Travorium is a company for lovers. People who love people who love each other, people who just want to get their life back. That's what this is all about. And you have that. You not only have that with the company, you have this with this beautiful group that's here tonight with you as well. They're here every Sunday and on many, many calls during the week to help you. I've watched and been on calls with each and every one of these people, and their love for life is helping other people succeed, helping other people celebrate life. And that's truly what this is about. Is there a business attached? Absolutely. Do you have the ability to travel for free if you'll just share it with 3 people? Absolutely. But I can tell you what's more important than anything, having the love of people around the world. And we're now, what are we in now? 68 countries now? Are you kidding me? I mean, we watch people in our company travel around the world. While we were in Cancun last week, there was an event going on in Dubai. There was an event going on somewhere else. And there were groups and dozens of people. So what I can tell you is this. Travorium is a company that changes people's lives, spiritually, mentally, financially. I mean, it's something more than just a way to make some money, a way to just, you know, do stuff like that. That's coming just because. I can tell you right now, every couple that's on this line, it's more important to travel and be with each other than it is to make a bunch of money. It's about celebrating. Now, when I say that, what happens is the money becomes part of what we do here. We share and sell fun. There's no other company in the world like that. So what I would suggest to everybody is just celebrate your life, celebrate your friends, whether you're married or not. If you're single, we've got stories last week of friends who brought friends, and before the event was over, their friends were signing up in the business because they couldn't believe it. They absolutely could not believe it. Nina brought her cousin, and Ashley signed up. My son brought his fiance. She didn't know much about it. She came, she signed up. Why did she sign up? Well, Casey's already got one. She signed up because she wants to be able to bring her sister, and Casey will bring her sister's husband. And now you got 4 coming. It's a pretty smart way to go. So, guys, I can go on, and I apologize if I went a little long. It's my love for the company. It's my love for the people on this call. Please, I mean, I make it sound like it's a love fest, but it truly is. And I'm grateful for each and every one of you and your friendship. And I hope I get to meet all the people that are on this call tonight over the next year, 2 years, as we travel the world and celebrate each other and just our lives and then our successes as well. So you guys, thank you for allowing me to be a part of this tonight. It warms my heart. Man, I could almost shed a tear just to be able to be with all of you tonight. So thank you, and back to you guys.
All right. Thank you so much, Ryan. You know, and in closing, I would just say, ditto everything that you have said. What I love you, one of the phrases that I love that you said is that Travorium is a company for lovers. And it definitely is. Loving people, loving each other, loving family. I mean, it really is. There are some statistics that say that couples that travel together find more satisfaction in life. I know that me and my husband did. There's better communication. There's nothing like a good road trip, right? We coined the phrase travel guy and travel girl. So, I mean, we used to sing old school songs and get on Facebook. And that's really how we build our business. People will follow us like, hey, my husband loved Earth, Wind, and Fire and all that kind of stuff, right? And then another thing that it says is that, so not only do you communicate better, but the relationship lasts longer. There's because you become, my husband used to always say this too. He say, now we live in a house by ourselves. I mean, it's a nice house. But sometimes he would just wake up and say, hey, where you want to go? Let's go to the hotel. You know what I'm saying? He said, hotel sex was better than any sex. That's for all y'all married folks out there. Yes, indeed. And so you were more and more romantic, right? You're more.
Kinder blessing, coach.
It's the blessing, right? Daryl's like, no, she didn't. Yes, I did, because he used to say
yes,
it all.
Lord.
See, and that's why they used to say me, you, and Daryl, me and Guy, and you and Maria would stay away from. You know what I'm saying? But we was happy. And so that's another thing. So in closing, I just want to say for all y'all new couples, honey, just have one of them days you just get an epiphany. You wake up. That's how we did 23 vacations in 1 year. You just wake up and say, hey, where you want to go, right? And we could do that with Travorium, right? If you paying $1 a night for a hotel or whatever, you could do that. And then last I would say is that get back with a person that the person that invited you, if you were on listening to this, saw this on Facebook, get back with one of these couples, get back with somebody that could help you to solidify your relationship, no matter what relationship you are in. I mean, you don't have to be married to be in this business. You don't have to be, we have plenty of single folks. We always had them on here, but it's something about solidifying that relationship as a couple and being able to build it as a couple. Why are you still laughing about that, Tyrone? You go book that hotel. I'm telling you, boy, I'm telling you. Mama could teach you a few things now. I wasn't hanging for 40-something years for no reason. And then lastly, Lord have mercy. Let me shut up.
You okay?
We're supposed to call this the bonus call, the bonus Sunday call.
Well,
Let
oh,
the church say
they're
amen.
about to faint, but it's okay. It's okay. That's why I got married folk on here, so y'all won't be like I'm tainting anyone, right? I ain't tainting no one. Yeah, I'm telling them. I'm telling what God loves. What God loves is so. Travorium is a better life company. We believe in family. We believe in everything that has to do with making a better life. So I love y'all. This has been a wonderful fireside chat. Thank you, Maria, for making that sacrifice. I've been dealing with the same thing since I came back from Paris. And so now they're trying to put a tube in my left ear, but it's okay. And when they told me I couldn't fly, I almost had a fit.
Yeah.
But they gave me a remedy. I'm gonna give it. If they haven't given it to you, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna share it with you off screen. My ear doctor gave, because I was like, you can't tell me I can't fly. So he gave me a remedy and it actually worked. I just used it to be able to fly. So that's all I got to say tonight. Pastor Mel, you got any closing words? Or we're done? We way over time.
I do. We all want to honor you, Coach, because 40 plus years of marriage, that says a lot. It never goes away. And there are so many couples we want to get to where you guys have already been. So you've left a trail, and we don't want to negate or minimize that in any space. And to those, even if you're single, will never marry. I saw Coach Tanya, she said something about she had 20 plus vacations and she's learned to love herself. So whether you're loving someone else or you're loving yourself, join us, because it's all about love, like Coach Ryan said. And I'm going to use that, Coach. So thank you guys tonight for allowing us to just participate. Powerful, powerful nuggets tonight. God bless.
God bless.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Take care, everybody.
Jeff.